Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another pro casting, high ELO casting. Today we're looking over at Magi Felix here on the right. Before we start, just want to again thank everybody for all of the support that's been being shown on the previous video. I know that the last video was a bit of an odd one, but I enjoyed making it, and I hope you enjoyed watching it. Anyway, let's get into this. We are coming in 3 minutes in, as I love spectate tools. They really, really work. But without further ado, let's go. Now we see here already Sylas into the Twisted Fate in the mid lane. We do see this matchup very, very often. Usually the Sylas is a counter pick to the Twisted Fate, being able to steal the Destiny Gate to be able to match the Twisted Fate on the roams. We see the Elise in support here against the Melio Lucian. In terms of overall power level, I feel that the Lucian Melio has a lot more, progress to be able to make great plays. But here we already see a first blood handing over to the Elise. The Cocoon will land. The Melio's not able to dodge it in time. Kindred now being caught out by the Neferi. It's the match of the dogs in the jungle with a lamb on the sideline as Rumble now into the Gnar. Rumble obviously a little bit more useful in terms of prowess. However, the blue side here not seeming to have a very good front line, but Kindred will be taking a decent chunk of damage by the Neferi, but being able to trade it back onto the Elise nicely, forcing a reset as Rumble is pushed under his turret. Just going to be clearing this ward away, making sure that they have no way of seeing Lucian walking back, potentially Neferi looking to catch him out as he's walking to lane as VES Dragon Shrek, by the way, going very safe into this lane so far. He is down 8 CS, so Sylas is going to be flashing in onto the bone placing will proc as Twisted Fate looking for that yellow card. He will draw it and has to flash away from the Melio ball, not looking to land a goal this time as both mid lane flashes will be used. The Sylas forcing out the Twisted Fate flash, making it much easier. Obviously Twisted Fate without any other kind of movement ability. Sylas having a combination of a dash as well as a chain as Rumble going to be engaged upon here. Going to be looking to try and take down the Kindred. Going to be getting close, but no cigar. Gnar will pick up that kill. Lucian now taking on some auto attacks, looking to try and dodge this Cocoon, and it will dodge. Melio going to be kicking the Elise away. Lucian taking a decent chunk of damage. The Melio W will come through. Warm hugs all around as Lucian looking to take down, trade the Elise kill here as Melio will go down. And Lucian will not be able to find it as Elise picks up 3. Massive insertion of gold onto this Elise here with the Dark Seal pickup. The back will most likely lead into a burst item, most likely the alternator if she has enough gold for it. Rumble now looking to just take a little trade into the Gnar as he will lose his mega buff. Cloud Drake is up and available as Sylas just going to look to try and shove this wave in. We see the items for the mid laners almost identical, minus a biscuit, minus a ruby crystal. But level 6 now for the Sylas, able to steal away that Twisted Fate ultimate, able to roam wherever he pleases. Yellow card will come through. Elise is here to match in the mid lane. Going to be looking to try and land the Cocoon onto the Sylas, who will land. Kindred now looking to try and cover the Sylas, but will not be able to do so. Sylas will fall to the Neferi as a beautifully staged gank into mid lane. The support and jungler combo look to shove in this wave. Twisted Fate obviously not on the most amount of mana at the moment, not going to be able to consistently shove that wave in. Neferi just giving him a little bit of backup as the Elise is here. The Cocoon will go very wide, but the yellow card will land and Elise will claim the kill. That's 4 to her. 7 Dark Seal stacks make up the Elise's power. Varus now under his turret, very content to just try and clean up these minions as they come. As with the Elise roaming, this will mean Varus gets level 6 much sooner than the Lucian, who is only level 4. Nine looking to take a trade on to the Rumble, popping that mega perfectly in time, avoiding the Rumble counter engage. Ignite and exhaust. No flash, no kind of movement ability from the Rumble. All he has is that scrap shield to be able to get a burst of movement speed. Now I'm going to be taking a tower shot here. Will he look to try and take the dive? The Dagger will dissipate. Varus now, as I said, level 6 to Lucian's level 4. Kindred will mark the Twisted Fate as she looks to take a gank into mid. The Cocoon will look to try and land. It will land onto the Melio, and the Varus Chains of Corruption will also. And Varus will claim that kill onto the Melio using that ultimate very, very effectively. Sylas will pick up the Destiny Gate to look to potentially walk into this bot side Lucian is still alive, only level 5 though. Obviously, Elise with the built-in ultimate, not really needing level 6 to be any more powerful, as Silas will go in. The chains will miss as the yellow card lands. As Kindred will fall with the Lamb's Respite available. Rumble now going to be engaged upon. Going to be using the Gnar push. And the Equalizer will come through. Twisted Fate looking to make an appearance in top lane as well. But it's Silas on the other side of the card. As an easy pickup for the Gnar there. Looking to engage. Really well timed. The Equalizer slightly too high to be able to slow anything down. But Neferi going to be ultimating it onto the Gnar. Dashing through there as Silas looks to take a trade. The Conquerors will proc on the Neferi, as now Silas down as well. A double kill for the Neferi. The Kindred mark will be there, but Will should be able to catch him. Lucian now going to be engaged upon by this Elise. Going to be looking to try and land the cocoon after a little bit of engages. Giant Spider here, ironically being called out by the Giant Spider as the Twisted Fate ult is landing. Destiny's Gate will come through as Lucian falls to the Elise. Milio now, the target of this Twisted Fate. No ultimate yet, cannot cleanse any kind of CC, but that's going to be very useful, especially with a Varus, Elise, and a Twisted Fate. Loads of CC there to potentially cleanse, as long as Milio himself does not get hit by it. By the looks of things, Elise looking for the Storm Surge first. Varus going to be going lethality here with the Arcane Comet. Not wanting to get too close, wanting to try and take some potency at a distance. Look around the map here. Not many items coming through. Components are plenty. Boots will be available for many of the champions, as Kindred going to be dashing over the wall, looking for the Neferi. Gnar now looking to take a trade against this Rumble, knowing that he has numbers closer to his lane. Able to proc the passive on that, as a little fight here going to be going in. Kindred will be dashing forward as Silas will be hit by the yellow card, not able to make any more progress towards the enemy with that Elise ultimate. Rumble engaged upon again by the Gnar, looking to skirt around this turret aggro, but while the Gnar might be winning, the rest of the team is looking down as Kindred looking to start up this Grubs, but will be able to land the Lamb's Respite onto the Gnar before he's able to fall. The Equalizer will come through, splitting the team in two. Kindred will be hit by the yellow card and will fall to the Twisted Fate. Silas is now in the mix, as he will look to try and take down the Fury. He will be able to, but he will fall as a result. Elise taking down Elise in the kill feed there, as Silas losing the Elise ultimate to try and clean up any kind of kill. Now we look to the bot lane, as the ADCs are just trying to play the game. They're not very useful at the moment. They're looking to try and scale up and get ahead. Varus with the Yumu's Ghostblade, going to be useful in terms of getting away from the Kindred, from the Lucian, to run away or even run in to be able to close the distance, to be able to land those chains of corruption, or allow the Elise to potentially hit an extended CC with the cocoon. Lucian now, the cunning will come through. The Yumu's Ghostblade just letting him skirt around the edge of the bullets. The tip will not hit. And Lucian now looking to just constantly poke down, take some engages. He has got PTA, but he needs 3 auto attacks for it to be meaningful and useful. Looking in mid lane here, Twisted Fate obviously slightly ahead. The Hextech Rocket Belt allowing him to close those gaps, especially when it comes to trying to land those yellow cards. Rumble now looking to take a trade onto the Gnar, as Elise will dive onto the Lucian. The Meteor ultimate will come through. Warm hugs all around as Lucian takes down the Elise. The shutdown will come through. The Dark Seal stacks will be halved, as that should be the Essence Reaver for the Lucian. Elise potentially throwing a very good lead in bot lane. Lucian obviously having major mana issues, as he wants to be casting abilities as much as possible, getting those double shots off. Twisted Fate sees this Kindred take the top side scuttle, as it looks like a posturing for a potential dive on this Rumble is brewing. Rumble now going to be pushed back by the Gnar ultimate, but Twisted Fate is here to be able to land the gold card onto the Gnar, but Kindred, will she be able to land the kill onto the Rumble? Yes, she will, as she dashes over. Will get hit by the cocoon, will get chain CC'd by the gold card, as it looks like Twisted Fate here just going to be able to clean up this kill, but Lucian finds Neferi on the bot side, and it's a trade of kills. The Hextech Rocket Belt will be able to land the chains onto the Elise, and she will fall down. Silas picking up that kill, getting another Dark Seal stack, and Elise dropping to 1. Emilio going to look to tank up this turret here, as Silas will tank the gold card from the Twisted Fate. Decent amount of damage able to come through, but no kill will land. As Varus is just decimating this bot side tier 1. We'll be able to take it down within the first 13 minutes of the game. And that will be Beats upgraded boots. Only person without a completed set of boots is Varus, who quickly picks those up. The swiftness boots, reducing the amount of slow and also giving him a much better ability to move around in terms of in the middle of team fights. Nothing out of the ordinary at the moment. We see the Triforce on both Gnar and Kindred. Essence Reaver on Lucian, and we see that the Melia will be picking up one of Moonstone or Echoes of Helia. I believe it will be the Echoes of Helia in this situation. Obviously, he's looking to just try and get as much healing as possible. Equalizer will come down as Gnar will land onto the Rumble. It looks like a done deal as Rumble will fall. Gnar claims another as Elise now. In the engagement with the Kindred, the Storm Surge will electrocute the Hextech Rocket Boat, landing the gold card on to the Lucian, but Lucian looks for blood. The gold card will land again, but will Lucian try and follow through? No culling available as Kindred sees 3. The Fury Ultimate will land through. The dash is there. Will Kindred be able to survive this 1v1? The Lamb's Respite will come down, but Lucian falls early on in the fight to the Varus. Chains will land onto Neferi as she flashes forward onto the Kindred. Kindred will fall, and Lucian is dead as well. Your AD damage is done. There is 3 against 2 here, and a Twisted Fate in the back pocket of this blue side. So while Gnar is able to keep ahead, able to keep his lead, and will look to potentially take another fight against this Rumble. No ultimate able to shove him back to be able to extend the trade, but Silas will pick up the Chains of Corruption from the Varus. Thank you very much. Will you want a drink with that? Clearly Silas does, as he's carrying 2 potions and 2 Dark Seal stacks as well. He is clearly ready for a fight. The Chains of Corruption will not land onto the Elise as she repels out of the way. Emilio now looking to posture towards this topside brush, who does know that the Varus is there, as Gnar loses his mega form as he's going into the Rumble there. But the Triforce damage being imperative to these trades in the top lane. Gnar, the only kind of saving grace they have at the moment, the ability to just CC as many targets as possible, able to shove the front line of this blue side away. Be it Rumble, be it Neferi, be it Elise, doesn't matter. But another thing to notice, Neferi and Elise both have very easy ways of denying any kind of contact with that repel, with that Neferi W, being able to just avoid any kind of contact, any kind of skill shot. Nothing will land. Twisted Fate eyeing up this bot-side brush, but Silas is eyeing up something else. The Spider in disguise. Twisted Fate will Destiny's Gate into the mid lane here. Emilio looking like the target at the moment, and Emilio will fall. Gnar is here. He has TP'd in. The gold card is ready to go. The Rocket Boat will not allow close in, but Kindred is now in. Cocoon will land. The Fury will go in. The Varus Q will hit, and Kindred will go down to the Elise, and Elise will pick up a double. The Twisted Fate landed the gold card onto the Gnar. The Equalizer will come through, splitting off the Gnar from the turret. Will have to flash over that, and he will continue to jump. He will continue to walk away, as this is not looking good. Flash gold card from the Twisted Fate sealed the deal on this Gnar. He will fall to the Spider in disguise, as those Dark Seal stacks now progressively getting more and more difficult to be able to deal with this Elise. As Twisted Fate, not to mention 10 stacks are fully stacked, as the Cocoon will land onto the Lucian, but the Warm Hugs will free him from that as he picks up the kill onto the Elise. Those Dark Seal stacks are meaningless, but Rumble will claim the kill onto the Lucian. Nowhere near is the Kindred to be able to Lamb's Respite and prevent that, but Silas comes in. The Twisted Fate Destiny Gate. Will the Chains be able to land? He's waiting to the last possible second. The Chains will miss, but here comes the Fury. The ultimate will come through, and the dash will be onto Emilio. The Lamb's Respite not close enough to be able to save him. The Fury W now going to prevent the Silas Chains from hitting us. The stopwatch will be used under the turret. The arms guard is now broken. As Neferi very, very willing to take a continued fight here with that Conqueror being able to stack up and heal as much damage as possible. The Eclipse as well, shielding any kind of burst damage the Silas can dish out, so that that first rotation of abilities will not be able to take her down. But Silas now looking to engage onto the Varus. The Yumu's Ghostblade will dodge him away as the ultimate comes through. Silas will fall. Now Kindred onto the Drake here will fall. down to the Elise without taking a victim with her. Neferi will fall. The shutdown will go. As not posturing in bot side. Melio looking to take a small little trade here. Will have a gold card to the face as he looks like he might just die here. The Varus Q with those blight stacks able to just take the Melio down as it's questionable what he was trying to do there. Stepping up to the Varus, he is 3 levels down, and Twisted Fate ain't too far behind. Speaking of Twisted Fate, looking to go into the top lane to shove this wave in, but Lise and Rumble have a target on their mind. This Gnar is looking to be their next victim. Will not fall down, and Silas is here, is able to back up this Gnar here. They'll only do half of his HP, but remember that Triforce incredibly potent, as he will be able to take the Elise to half HP without much but the Triforce and that fleet footwork. And as the big angry tiger looks to back away, we are back to a sort of state of neutrality here. The Herald is alive, but the red side not really particularly looking to take a fight here. Edge of Night for Varus. Magi's on the Twisted Fate. 10 stacks. He has been holding on to 100 AP in total, I believe. Twisted Fate now with the gold card. Will use the rocket belt forward. Will catch the Melio out. Lucian taking a decent chunk of damage. The Oblivion Orb is now in the hands of the Elise as Neferi will go into the middle of the fight. The Culling will come through, looking to try and take out as much as they can. Silas goes in. The gold card will not land as Twisted Fate goes down to the Kindred. Silas will fall as well, but Kindred is in the middle of this fight, not able to get the Lance Respite off as Lucian is chased down by the Neferi. Neferi will claim the kill onto the Lucian. It is just Gnar left in bot lane. A 4-for-1 as a 5-man team fight on the top side takes down victims on both sides. The Herald will be summoned on this top tier 2 as it goes down relatively quickly. And here we go. Dashing through the snow as a 1 Herald in this sleigh as they look to claim the inhibitor turret. Top tier 3. Gnar looking to take down these Krugs here. Try to get as much gold as possible. He is this saving grace still. But a fight would look deadly as he has no real counter play if he gets caught out by the CC from the Twisted Fate from the Elise or even the Chains of Corruption from the Varus. If he gets CC'd, he is almost certainly dead. Atacam will spawn on this top side as the red team is already here. Gnar has a TP available. Twisted Fate, obviously, with the Destiny Gate with his own TP as well. Able to move around the map relatively freely. But Rumble, no TP to speak of. Still, the Ignite and Exhaust. Surprising how he takes 2 aggressive top lane summoner spells, but not able to claim any kills as Kindred will look to go in onto the Varus here. Edge of Night will be procced as the Q charges. Elise will look to try and dive in, but Kindred able to dodge away. The Storm Surge not going to be enough damage, and the Twisted Fate will not be able to claim the gold card on her. All bets are off as Kindred is able to survive the Lamb's Respite as well, but Neferi has other plans. The K9 and Metal will engage onto the Lucian as looking to use all of her abilities. Will look to burst down this Lucian here. Will fall. The Lance Respite going to be used on the Kindred to avoid dying to Twisted Fate. The yellow card will come through as the Equalizer comes through as well. Twisted Fate will fall down and Rumble will fall soon to follow. Elise now looks to claim 1 more and she will take down this Kindred. The Storm Surge unnecessary as now this blue side 9k gold up. Closing in on 10. It's Varus 6. 0 and 13. If only he had a Mage Eyes of his own, he would be as strong as ever. But he will be going for the Mirror Mana. Will be upgraded relatively quickly as Varus, especially in lethality, very, very good at just stacking that tier, able to get it as the Asgard will fall here. TPs are coming in though. It seems like they want to take a fight after the fact as Neferi looks to be the target they're going to be chasing after as Gnar will jump over the wall. Will be using that Melio W to be able to chase down the Elise. Elise will be the target as Melio is ulted on by Neferi. Neferi will be looking to take down the Melio as he will go down. Gnar now in the 2v3. Elise, Silas will fall to the Neferi as Elise is claimed by the Gnar. But Varus has decided that the furry one will not survive. Lucian now engaged upon by the Naafiri. A 3-level difference as it looks to be a quick and easy kill from the Lucian. As Twisted Fate just decimating this top tier 2. The Lich Bane. Very potent when it comes to taking down turrets. Obviously turrets having less magic resist than armor makes it very, very easy as, you know, AP auto attack spammers to be able to claim down turrets. Any kind of magic damage on hit. Nash's Tooth, obviously the Lich Bane having the increased power on the Spellblade proc. Means that this red side is down to 4 turrets remaining. 2 inhib turrets and the 2 fountain turrets. But the Drake is alive and well as the blue side looking to get onto Soul Point at 23 minutes into this game. 37-15 is the kill count. As a single Varus Q dealing so much damage to this Kindred here. One of the major issues, there is no true tank, but Twisted Fate looking to land the gold card onto the Gnar. The stun from the Gnar will land through as the ultimate comes in through as well, landing onto the Naafiri. Just looking to try and avoid, run away as much as he can. Gold card will land onto the Melio as the equalizer comes through. Melio is burning. Will he fall? He will not just yet as the culling comes through to clear the wave. They are defending this turret like their life depends on it. Silas with the equalizer will go in onto the Rumble. Coming through, he will fall. The stopwatch will be used, but it is likely he will fall immediately after. As Varus claims 2, the Lucian falls as well. Giant Spider is giant no more as he's been squished under the might of this Varus. At least now posturing in the front of this team fight. As now it seems all but done, but this blue side just going to look to claim everything they can. All of this base are belong to us as they claim this 3rd and final inhibitor turret. Will they be able to claim the inhib on top of that? They're going to try. Melio Q will land on the Twisted Fate, pushing him back far enough away. But he will flash forward, land the gold card onto the Gnar. No follow-up available. The Varus, no chains of corruption at the moment as Silas looking to go in on the Theory. Destiny Gate is primed and ready. The Twisted Fate is ready to move. Lucian going forward, rocking the edge of night. Silas's chains will not land. The flash is wasted. As again, we see the power of those swiftness boots on the Varus, able to just slip away. No mobility boots, swiftness only, as Varus not really looking for attack speed this game, looking to just stay alive as much as possible, and the movement speed is what will give him that. As Gnar looks to be trading onto the Naafiri, has the Mega ready and primed. Now this just feels like a ticking time bomb. It seems like with no true frontline, the Gnar is quite tanky, but he is not tanky enough to be able to stop the power of a Varus Twisted Fate combo, and especially not when there's a Lalise and a Naafiri to boot. And Rumble now going for the Bloodletters, just enabling the Elise and the Twisted Fate to be able to deal even more damages. Twisted Fate will go forward, the gold card will land as Silas looks to TP into the bot lane. Next rocket will be used to get away. The equalizer comes down as Gnar will fall to the Rumble. Hold revenge, but the Naafiri ult from the Silence will come through. He will go onto the Rumble here, but 3 levels down. It's not looking good. Naafiri will now ult into the middle of the fight, landing onto the Lucian. The culling will do minimal as the pack mates will block for Naafiri. Their queen stands tall. Lucian will be low. The lamp supply is keeping him alive for an extended period of time, but Naafiri says no, and Varus claims the second. The bot lane duo of this red side is dead. As Naafiri, we have a dog on lamb action, a wolf in sheep's clothing, and the pack mates are hungry. As we see one final engagement, the gold card comes through, the cocoon will land, the arm guard will be used. As Elise potentially looking for a turret dive here, as it's a sort of a team of minions, as the spiderlings and the pack mates will look to try and take down this Nexus, and it will fall. GG. Team wins.